In a previous video, I talked to you about being spontaneous. I wasn't kidding. Today I went hiking again, as usual, and I was told about this waterfalls that I had come to. It was very small, but it's on the Appalachian Trail, which is pretty popular with thru hikers. So I'm like, let me go up there and see what's what. And I got here, and that beauty was waiting for me, and I just had to jump in, right? That's spontaneity. So, how are you living a spontaneous life? I know that I just did a video on this, but the importance of it just keeps screaming out to me. And it's calling me to share with you that you can do anything you like. You don't have to plan it. You don't have to wait for somebody else to go with you, right? If you're feeling called to go do something, just go do it. Seriously, folks, this is also part of self-care. It's also part of grounding in nature, being one with Gaia, right? Being one with yourself. Doing something that's healing for you. That water was healing this sun on my back. This vitamin D that I'm absorbing, it's healing. It's amazing, just, sitting on this rock, having my toes, my feet on these rocks. This is all part of self-care. It's part of spontaneity. It's part of having fun. It's part of being in nature. It's part of who we were meant to be. We really were never created to be, in the concrete jungles, in big cities with lots of cars and lots of noise and lots of pollution and lots of negative energies. We just weren't. And it's becoming more and more evident to me, although I've known it for a few years now. But it's become more important for me to share my journey with you. Because I just want to inspire you to just do something to get you back to the nature, to the healing, to the medicine that is our earth. Not with any agenda, not with, save the planet, none of that. I have none of that. All I have is the desire to show you that you can do this anytime, anywhere you are. The other day I filmed in a park that was in a big city. So there are these parks everywhere you go, even in big cities like New York City. You got Central Park, right? So honestly, what's the excuse? I have no excuses, and I'm not allowing those excuses. I'm not allowing any excuses to stop me from enjoying this, right? It's a day off for me. And yesterday I had a day off as well, and I spent most of it doing a lot of editing and stuff like that for my videos, and I went out and had some fun with some friends. But I realized that fun that I had with them doesn't resonate with me anymore. I was grateful to be in their company. Very beautiful souls. And we happened to be, in a bar environment, and it was okay, right? I have nothing against that environment. I was in it for so many years, but it doesn't resonate for me anymore. The alcohol doesn't resonate for me anymore. And I was grateful to be there with those beautiful souls, and we were all having an amazing time. It was so much fun. But when I left there, my energies didn't feel right. So I know that I want to do less of that and more of this, right? And I encourage you to do the same. Those outings with your friends where everybody's at wineries and drinking and laughing, it's a good time. But maybe it's time for you to dial that back a little bit more and maybe find places like this for you and friends to come to and to enjoy together, right? Without the alcohol, without the cigarettes and whatever else comes with going out and socializing like that. Because the truth is that that's doing you more harm than it is good. Although it's great being social like that, right? That's healing as well. But you have to be mindful of how you're doing it, where you're doing it, and the foods that you're doing it with, right? Because we were at a Mexican restaurant and it was chips and salsa and everything's fried and heavy and things like that. And I allowed it, right? I wanted to have that experience, but more and more, it just doesn't resonate for me anymore. And I know that a lot of people are like, well, I want to have fun in life and these things are fun for me. Great, they're fun, right? But just know that, realize that you've done those things already. You've gone and had the alcoholic beverages with friends at happy hour and doing shots, right? And sometimes you wake up the next day with a headache and regret, right? That's your sign to say, hey, okay, you experienced this. Why don't you experience something where you have this much fun without the alcohol, without the cigarettes, but in nature, and gain something from it. Wake up the next day full of new energy instead of full of draining residue, right? Resonance from the alcohol, from the environment, from the low vibrations. It's just something for you to consider and ponder. And I know it's not easy. We've done that for so long, and it's become a culture thing, right? A happy hour. Everybody go to happy hour. That's where everybody's going to go, and everybody's happy. And yes, there is a place for it, and it does bring you joy to be with other people. But I'm just asking you to rethink that and really take a look at what good is coming from going to the bar scene. Is there anything good that you're taking from it other than the camaraderie, right? And the friendship and socialization? What else? What is that fried food doing to your body now? What is that alcohol doing to your mind and your body, right? How do you feel afterwards? If the answer is like not so great, then maybe that experience isn't as good as you think it is, right? Maybe you can find a different place to have that kind of fun with your friends and family. Maybe at a park somewhere where there's live music, right? And you can all, bring your coolers and stuff. It's not about not partaking in those things. It's about just realizing that you don't need the alcohol. You don't need that type of environment to have fun. You can have the same fun anywhere you are with whomever you're with or by yourself. So just think about the choices you're making, where to have fun, and what fun really looks like to you, and what it's doing to this vessel that we're in, that we need to take care of. If we want to be having this experience on this planet for a long period of time. The choice is clear for me. I choose this every single time now. And if my friends say, hey, we're going out to the bar, come meet us, I will politely and genuinely decline. Because that environment doesn't serve me anymore. I will say instead, hey, why don't we meet at such and such rock, right? and put our feet in the water instead and just have good, wholesome conversation. And if they're cool with that, that's great. And if they're not, I'll come up here and do it by myself. So this isn't a video of telling you what you should or shouldn't do. It's just a video asking you to be more mindful and to give a little bit more thought to the things that you consider fun, and whether they're helping you or hurting you in the long run, physically, mentally, emotionally, creatively, and financially. And for me, it wasn't about the money. I don't care about money, but this doesn't cost me anything, and it brings me much more joy, healing, and fun. So this is just something for you to consider, right? There are other choices. If you feel like there's no other choice, then, I'd love to help you figure out what that is and why you feel that way. And I can do so as a spiritual transformation coach. Here's the link to my website. Feel free to hit me up, right? Because I'd like to help you explore why you think the alcohol and the cigarettes and that type of atmosphere is what all the fun you can allow yourself to have. Because there's way more and way more things that benefit you that are so much fun. You just have to get out of your head about it, right? And decide that you want to make a healthier choice. I can help you with that if you'd like. If you like the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment, and I'd love to know what you think of this, honestly. And subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me, but seriously, this is fun. This is so much fun. I encourage you to look into this, right? And to do something other than what you normally do for fun, right? That may be healthier for you, your friends, your family. And implement that a lot more than the other choices. It's up to you. Everybody's got their free will. But you only have this one lifetime in this body. In this body. We move on and go on to the next, whatever that is. So, why not make some decisions and choices and experiences that are going to help this body be here a lot longer, so you can enjoy more time with your friends and family. Just food for thought. So, enjoy life. It's here, and it's free. And have an amazing day. For me, it doesn't get any better than this. But how can it get any better than this? Can't wait to see.